the video board game Nightmare 2. He's coming back for more. More frightening fun. More atmosphere. More shock treatment. More thrills. In Samedi, Nightmare 2.
Hello and welcome to episode 3 in this 5-part Atmosfear mini-series. If you're new here, you might want to check out episode 1, which is a full overview of the series, or episode 2, in which we do gameplay from the original, but it's not 100% necessary. In this episode, we'll be diving into the second installment in the series, Atmosfear 2, featuring the sinister Baron Samedi zombie. I'll give a brief overview of the content before trying to break his voodoo curse with a full solo playthrough. As always, I'll be sharing commentary as we go along, giving you a unique insight into the gameplay and the mechanics. But having never played this game before, I have no idea what surprises await us. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the contents of Atmosfear 2. As you've probably already realised, it's a lot smaller than the original game. And that's because, as it says on the back here, a sequel to the video game Atmosfear, you will need a master game set to play this game. So it's best to think of this more as an expansion pack to the original rather than a totally separate game. Styling wise, the theme is similar to the original with this fantastic horror vibe with the colour scheme. The real difference being that the host is more prominent on the front cover than on the back of the original. In this one, it's Baron Samedi Zombie, although I've also heard him being referred to as a voodoo priest. So after I've played through and experienced the character, I'll be able to say at the end whether it is a zombie or a voodoo priest. So we'll find out about that. On the back is just essentially a little bit of information about More Frightening Fun and it being an add-on and the contents of the box. But a better way to have a look at that is to go inside. So taking the lid off, we continue with a cover sheet that gives us basically the same information that's inside the box, followed by the instructions. And this is where we start to get a feel for the difference and the fact that it's an add-on pack. So this says here, you will need a master game set to play Zombie. It's a sequel to the video board game Atmosfear. The rules remain the same. Simply replace the time and fate cards with the 2 new sets provided and you're ready to play. When the Baron is speaking, everyone should be silent. Here's a few tips. When the Baron says, "Thrill me," you must stand up and say, "Yo Baron, I can dig it," and remain standing until the zombie disappears. You might also be asked to repeat showtime, big time, party time, and then some when you hear a particular sound. So replacing the cards and some different things to say, whereas in the first one it was like, "Yes, my gatekeeper." So of course we have the iconic VHS videotape, and inside you just had the label and it says Baron Samedi Zombie Atmosfear 2. And then inside we've got a warranty card and the 2 sets of cards that were mentioned. So we've got the green time cards, and if you remember, that's when you're playing the game and you'll pick up one of these cards or be ordered to take one or whatever it is, and then you can play it at that time, and it's usually to your benefit. On these ones here, these are the fate cards, so these are going to be good or bad when the player picks these up. Alright, so now I've just gone over the game's contents. It didn't take long at all, just a new video and some more cards to add in. I welcome you to come and join me as I do a solo playthrough and try and beat the Baron and get out in time. Wish me luck. Okay, so here we are all set up. Again, we're using the master game set, so the board, the coin toss, the dice. We've got the chance cards from the original. I've put my Nightmare on one of the cards and the rest will be the other players. And then I've put in the fate and the time cards all shuffled up. Now, interestingly, I also put all the pieces in a bag, shuffled them, and I drew Baron Samedi, who is the villain, the host in this game. So it'll be interesting to see if he is biased towards this one, because he's going to be talking about the counters, like if you land on this or if you're this player. So he'll be referring to himself. So that'll be interesting to see. And other than that, my random number that I picked out was a number 3. So I'm the Baron and number 3. And this is my spot down here. Now, I think in advance of the game starting, everyone would roll the dice. So 6 would be great and would go round. I don't think he prompts it, so I think we'd have all chosen, put our pieces down and roll the dice. I'll be playing as my own, just like kind of a solo playthrough, but I will also be pausing at times to simulate other players taking a turn or responding to him. My keys are also over here, the ones I'll be trying to collect. In reality, they'd all be at the front. But with all that done, I'm ready to start the game. I've got my new rules. I have to stand up when he says thrill me, etc. But I'm sure he's about to explain all of that. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in 60 minutes' time.
Welcome back, kids. Welcome back to the game. My game. Call me Two-Faced. Call me anytime. Call me Baron the Samedi. Scope this. Check it out, children. Talent. Raw talent. And baby, believe me, rock and roll is good for the soul. Except I ain't got one. Now, how's that for an opener from a good-looking corpse? Now, here's the scoop, kid. Whenever old Uncle Baron says, thrill me, you'll stand straight up, straight away, and say, yo, Baron, I can dig it! That's, yo, Baron, I can dig it!
What a thing to pick.
Dig it, children. Let's cut to the chase. Yo, the babe who scored the highest number, thrill me!
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Yo, Baron, I can dig it!
God, he's crazy in this one. Good acting off the bat, though.
You ain't on your feet by now, babe. Paying them this summer lip service. Then take this. Hit the hole. And whoever holds the lowest number can take your place. Hopefully you're at attention. Paying attention.
I love how he takes control straight away in these videos.
Babe. What's your roll? Guess what? I was just thinking about that number and wondering how long it was going to take each one of you to roll it before you can even start to play. So, sue me! The loser on the far left goes first. But hey, is that my left or your left? Think about it.
So already straight away he's taking control, telling you to stand up, and if you didn't, he's telling you to go straight to the black hole where you can't play, and for someone else to stand up. And then he said, roll the dice, and you got a 4. And then right now, the timer's already started, and everyone's sat there passing the dice round, trying to roll a 4. And this could literally take minutes. So I'll tell you what, let's roll it until we get like a 4 and a 4. And then what else did he say? It was something like the loser on the far left, think about it. So let's say the TV was there. It's probably going to be his left, so whoever was sat over there. And some of the punishments in this game are brutal. And if you miss here, you can't go back. So I don't think I misheard. He definitely said, I'll see how long it takes for you to all roll 4. And this is, right, there we go. There's another one.
Yo! Everybody throw me!
Yo, dig it.
Baron, I can dig it. Now this is what I call group therapy. But anybody who fails to stand and lay a loud yo, Baron, I can dig it on me is in for some shock treatment. Hit the hole! And a word of advice, kids. When I'm talking to you, keep standing until I exit, because I hate bad manners.
So right now we've probably got at least a couple of people in the hole. We're all still trying to roll this 4, I think, before we can all play. And this is, I guess, there'll be a bit of group conversation about, okay, let's just start carrying on. Because they can't play anyway. No one has been able to start the game yet, and we're coming up to 2 minutes in. And you might not be too concerned, but I'm telling you, it gets really tight at the end. There we go, 4. So let's imagine we've done all of that. The thing is, you're not allowed to play when you're in the black hole, so you're probably participating there in the roll, but you can't actually do anything till he comes back and releases you, or you have a card to get yourself out. So right now, finally, let's start playing. So a 6, and remember, each thing on here is a step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, time. So that allows me to take a time card.
Thrill me!
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Give me your number.
Which one?
That's the number of 10s you're gonna miss. Gets you a little paranoid, are we? Chill out!
He said, tell me a number, but then who's he talking to there? Again, I think the confusion is all part of the game. But so I got this time card here that you can see. As the youngest kid tries to roll its exact age, repeat your telephone number out loud over and over again until it fails or succeeds. Return to the back of the pack. So we know that this challenge is going to happen at that time, and then someone is going to try and do it. Now, you'll either forget to play it and you put it away. It might have already expired and you put it away, or maybe you're the youngest kid and you're not going to use it. So,
Who's go? Thrill me!
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
You're going to have to do better than that. You're going to have to raise the dead before I let you off the hook. What's more with feeling dirtbag?
Yo, Baron,
Give
I
me
can
some
dig it.
creativity in the delivery. Thrill me!
Yeah, I've just done it.
Is that the best you can do, dirtbag? I'm going to have to put it to a vote. Hands up all those who thought this dirtbag did its best. Hands up all those who thought the dirtbag could have done better and should roll a 6 to play again.
As if we get a choice. He doesn't care, does he?
It's a done deal, dudes. Catch you later, dirtbag.
Oh, so yeah, and that's a tricky one because obviously you're not only playing against him, but you are playing against each other trying to get out. So you could be getting stitched. So you'll have this either feeling of camaraderie against him. So you're like, oh no, don't worry about it because you're all trying to play. If you're in the right on the, it's not saying if you're in the hole, you're out of there. That didn't happen in the original one, so that's the difference with the text running along the top of the screen then, rather than him saying something. Anyway, where were we? We got up to here. I got the time card. Right now, whoever was in the black hole's back out, so this person will be rolling, moving along. Someone over here is probably rolled as well, and then at this point, it's probably back to me around now. 2, 1.
Hey, dirtbag, thrill me.
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Just checking you got a handle on your new name.
I mean, that is to everyone, isn't it? Not just whoever's playing. Yeah, so take a key if you are 1. So obviously the aim of the game is to get your keys. So landing on that is really good, but you have to be number 1, not number 3. Same rules as the original, obviously. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just the starting place for one of the other players. I think it's Khufu the Mummy. So again, just pausing to allow other players to simulate other players taking their turn.
Did anybody draw the Baron from the bag?
Yeah, I did.
Take a bow, baby. Then take a time, fate, and chance card. Hey, if you can't help yourself, who can you help?
See, that answers our question. So he has said who drew that one, and he's basically said you can have a time, fate, and chance card. So time, at 39:10, as the old geezer tries to roll its exact age, loudly repeat the sequence of numbers until the fossil succeeds or fails. They've definitely got more cruel with the card writing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Return to the pack if it's expired. So I'll pop that down there. Chance. If you are the werewolf, I can never pronounce this right. Gevorden, and your number is 6. Toss the coin, receive a key to the back. So it doesn't matter if you're one or the other. You have to have both. So that's to the back of the pack with that one.
Let's dance. If you're on a gravestone mark time, move forward 6 spaces. If you're on a fate, move back 2. If you're on a chance, miss a turn. And if you're on an X, hey kid, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Hit the hole!
We got lucky. We weren't any of those. We were on a player position there. The fate card that I picked up, and think how fast I'd have had to pick those up. I'd be reading them myself, and then he pops up again. If Baron Samedi lands on your gravestone, wait your turn, then toss a coin. Heads take all of the zombies' fate cards. Tails return this card to the pack. So unfortunately, that one doesn't help us out at all because I am the Baron. So I'm not going to be playing it against myself, am I? So I'm going to take all my cards. So that will just get returned to the back of the pack. Again, just giving it a natural pause for it to kind of come round to what would be my turn without rushing ahead. Two. 1, 2. The X's are never good. They're usually associated with the black hole.
Anybody in the hole? You're out of there! Now, everybody, drill me!
You're Baron, I can dig
Give
it.
a chance to roll the dice, children. And whoever rolls their number first wins a key. What are you waiting for?
So we'd all be rolling round. Let's imagine that this person's a 1, they're a 2, and I'm 3. 3. Brilliant. So I get a key. I've already shuffled these because they all have different powers on them. So I'll just take the top one. And this key says, this key unlocks the gate to fate. If an opponent lands on your gravestone, toss the coin. Heads take all of their fate cards. So again, not particularly useful as I'm kind of simulating the 3 players but not moving their counter. So I'm not going to gain any fate cards, but that would be quite good. So I'll pop that up just down there for now. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time card. And I think it must be set up that you get time cards more regularly because in this add-on pack as well, this is certainly a lot thicker and it's the same for the original game. So I'll take. Go Baron, I can dig it.
Hey kid, was that the best you could do? And about those who thought that bag laid it good enough, yo Baron, I can dig it on me. A landslide. And about those who thought that bag whipped out and should hit the hole. It's a done deal, dirtbag.
I think he said he said like turn person, so I think that was directed at whoever's turn it was. Notice the changes on the video. So the line has now got those little bits in it, and also watch his character. The character changes over the hour, which is really nice. It's not just the same person. So just watch him now and compare him with it at the end. So the time card at 40 minutes and 45 seconds. Move to any gravestone marked fate. Return to the back of the pack if it's expired. So that'll be quite good. We'll get a fate card later on, as long as we remember. Just going to imagine it's going round. Someone else would have already.
Where's the lowest number? Thrill me, babe.
So someone.
Let me in here, child. Whenever you hear this sound, I want you to yell "Showtime" and then take a time card. That was showtime, kid. Repeat it for me. That's good, kid. And don't miss your cue or you are in a world of pain.
So again, I was talking over that. If you're in the hole, and again, look up here, if you're in the hole, you're out of there. So was he directing that at one person? So if it went like, then you'd say showtime and take a time card, or was that everyone then? Again, there's a lot of them in here, so I'm just wondering. We'll see what he says, because also we know he's going to say big time and party time. So let's see then if we realise.
Where's the highest number? Thrill me.
Let's say so.
Listen up. Whenever you hear this sound, I want you to yell big time and then take a time card. That was big time. Repeat it for me. That's good, kid. Don't miss your cue, or the same applies to you.
Right, got it. So he said, who had the lowest number? And he was like, that noise would be showtime, take a time card. Then he said, who had the highest number? And it was the scream, and you shout big time and take one. And then there's going to be another one. So we'll say that we'll go for 3, because 3 is quite a low number. So we'll do the whistle thing, and we'll say showtime. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Who has the highest odd number? Threat me! Take this thought on board, babe. Whenever you hear this sound, I want you to yell party time and take a time card. That was party time. Repeat it for me. That's good, kid. But don't miss your cue or you're through.
So again, do some people just get really lucky? Because what if you had like the highest number? What if you had a 6? And then he's asked who has the highest odd number, which would also be 6. Does that mean that you're shouting big time and party time and getting lots of time cards and you're just really advantaged? Or is it that you do one then the other? Again, I'm not really sure. And I think that element of confusion is all part of the game, with people kind of discussing and going, oh, no, like you take that, or no, you're just kind of working.
Where's the lowest even number? Threat me. Whenever you hear this sound, I want you to yell and then some and take a time card. That was and then some. Repeat it for me. Yeah, you're catching all the real fast, you know. But don't let me catch you missing your cue.
Anyway, enough talking about that, but maybe it was lowest even, highest even, lowest odd, highest odd. But even so, I think there's the only 4 of those things. So if you have 6 players, someone's going to miss out. So it kind of is what it is. So I do think some people just look out. Someone might get 2 and someone might get none. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here we go, kids. Let's put it all together. A 1.
I'll try and remember
A
these.
2. A 3. Hit it, children.
Showtime.
Yeah!
Big time, party time, and then some.
Party time, and then some. If you miss your cue, you gotta roll a 6 to play again. But if you send it loud and make Baron proud, take a time card, kids.
So I wonder if they filmed this, and then because it's quite hard to keep up, they then said he speaks very quickly. Not that it really matters, but I'll take my time card because I did say showtime for that kind of whistle noise. So see this one, 6:30. Take all Baron's time, fate, and chance cards. Easy come, easy go. Now it's already elapsed, so we can put that to the back. So I wonder if that time was with it earlier when he said take them, and then someone could just go, I'll have those, thanks. So we're a quarter of the way through now, 15 minutes gone, and we've only got 1 key and we need 6. So technically we're kind of dragging behind. 1, 2, 3,
Hey, Baron!
4, 5.
Have a free turn. I've changed my mind. Make that 2 free turns.
So he definitely does favour his own character. That's a really cool thing to add in. So 2 free turns for me. 1, 2, 3. Fate. If you're asked to return all of your fate cards, return this to the back of the pack instead. That'll come in handy. And then my next free one. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if he tries to stitch you up later by saying he knows you're not the real Baron, but for now, he seems to be on our side.
Hey, where's the third bag? Trail me. What's happening, bro? Who's winning? Not anymore. Return the key or roll a 6 to play again. Thanks, third bag.
So someone must have been allocated as that earlier. I think when he said like what whoever had the dice, he was then referring to that person from now on as dirtbag. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chance. Again, up here, if you're in the hole, you're out of there. If you're the werewolf, again, so this is a chance to win a key, but you have to have them both. Doesn't apply to us. I genuinely think this game, played out for real, will be super frantic because everyone is trying to 1, 2, 3, 4, take a key if you want. It's trying to get as many turns in as possible so they get as many as the time cards, as many as the chance cards, just trying to get those keys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who's go? Tell me. Hope
You're
you're
bound to
having
dig
a
it.
lousy day, because it's just about to go from bad to worse. What day is it anyway? That's a bad day. How many letters? That's how many free turns you get to roll your number twice consecutively for a key. But fail, that's how many turns you dip out on.
So how many letters in it? So 8. And then he said that many turns to roll mine. So I've only got 8 turns to roll 3 consecutively. Otherwise, you miss out on that many turns. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4.
If you're in the hole,
5.
you're out of there.
6. So 6. Did he say? I missed it. You'd be asking people around. Did he say if you did it, that's how many free turns you got, and then if you didn't, that's how many turns you missed? Honestly, you wouldn't have a clue what's going on in this game. I think that is part of the fun, though. You be so. I rolled it twice, but it wasn't consecutive. So would I now be waiting 8 turns? Maybe not. Not sure. So imagine that's going over there, and then I'll just wait. I'll tell you what, just in case it was like miss some turn.
Get it out, children. Beauty's only skin deep, but ugly cuts right to the bone. Yo, everybody, thrill me!
You're Baron, I can dig it.
Yeah. If you reckon there is safety in numbers, forget it. Roll the dice, kids. Come on, roll it, roll it, roll it!
3.
Now, whoever rolled the highest can remain standing. Everybody else can take a load off their feet. Looks like your number came up, kid.
I'm going to sit down.
Number to be precise. Now, this is the score. If you get all the sums right, you get a key. But if you fail, you have to roll a 6 to play again. How's that grab you, hey? Here we go. How many days in a week?
7.
How many weeks in a year? How many months in a year? Give me your number. How old are you now? Now, add all those numbers together before the count of 10.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Total. Time's up. Hey.
No idea. I'm terrible at maths.
When your IQ reaches double figures, sell it, man!
No, I'm terrible at maths. So it wouldn't have been one for me. So let's say someone else is rolling. I'm just going to miss my turns here. Still, I only got that one key. That's not great. Third of the way through. Let's go about now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Time card. Oh, we just missed that. You can count on the Baron coming back for real soon to play a numbers game. Confuse whoever's left by repeating numbers out loud as they try and pick up. 12. Oh, yeah, look, there's the answer. Look, 12, 52, 7365. 6 pied anyway. What's this all about?
You just miss your cue. You gotta roll your number to play again. But if you sang it loud and made me proud, take a time card.
So he did the kind of hooter or whatever, didn't he, at the end of the song? It was like the hoot noise. I think that was big time. But did he do them all? Again, I missed it. 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing there. Let's go round over here. Someone rolling. This one rolling. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chance, come on. We want to get one of those half keys. I don't know if they exist in this pack. Ah! Oh, genuinely, these are all shuffled. I was literally just hoping for that. So, half a key. Let's hope later on we get the other half. Someone over there. Someone over there. So it'll be this person.
Who's the youngest? Tell me.
Your Baron, I can do
Hey,
it.
kid. Looking good.
This won't be.
Nice and fresh. You're my main squeeze, babe. Now, how's that grab your head? Tell me, kid, how old are you? How many seconds you have to roll your exact need for a key? You know this war. As many turns as you want. But if you roll a total higher than your age, you've got to start again. Your time starts now.
So let's imagine someone's 20 years old. So they're rolling the dice right now. 3, 9, 15. So we'd need a 5. 3, so we need a 2. And it'd be over, so they'd start again. 2, 5, 6, 11, 14, need a 6. No, 18, need a 2. There it goes. So that lucky person right now would have got a key. And then I think we would just carry on. But he'd come back anyway.
How's my mate squeeze? Tell me, you pretty young thing. Did you roll your age? If you succeeded, have a key. I'm feeling generous. But if you lucked out, roll the dice, and the number you roll is the number of turns you miss.
So that person got the key, and then it'd be back round to us. 2. 1, 2, fate. Come on, let's get something good. If you're asked to return a key and hit the hole, return a key and hit the hole, return this instead. So that's really strong. And just noticed we missed this. Look at this. It's so easy to get these.
A kid with the highest and lowest numbers. Tell me. Hey, ever heard of word association games? It works like this. I say the word, and you say the first thing that comes into your small head. There is a catch. If you both say the same thing, you both hit the hole. And each time you can't think of anything to say, you miss a turn.
Let's see.
Here we go. Dead.
Beat.
Time's up. Buried. Time's up. Heart.
Attack.
Time's up. Beat. Time's
Go.
up. Zombie. Time's up.
Oh, Jesus.
Baron.
Idiot.
Game's over, kids. With a bit of luck, you go to the hole. Hey, look at life on the bright side. I could be there with you.
So yeah, he's just playing games though with 2 players, and then because they're such, like, it says dead. I don't know, what did you say? So I said dead. If you said something other than beat, put it in the comments. But if we both said dead beat, we'd be in the hole right now. And as I was mentioning, it's so easy to forget you have these cards. So as he was getting the youngest person to roll their age, 20, this one here, we would have been saying our telephone number and over again to confuse them and trip them up. But that one's gone, so we'll put that to the back now. We really need to start getting some keys right now because it's not looking good. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a shame we just missed out on that one. The take a key if you are 3. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a key if you are 5. 3. 1, 2, 3. Fate. Come on. Anytime. Anytime.
Anybody in the hole? You're out of there. Where's dirtbag?
So that's...
Thrill me, dirtbag. You're the exception. Get back in there and stay there until I decide otherwise. And dirtbag, if you've got a card up your sleeve that lets you out of the hole, consider it cancelled.
That's tight. Thankfully, that wasn't me. Like I said, I'll point to someone else for that one. Anytime anybody fails to stand up straight away and yell, "Yo, Baron, I can dig it," on the Baron, they have this card on them. So if people just aren't getting up because they're like, "No, let's not do it," you just give them this, and then they have to go to the hole anyway. And if it had been us, it would have cancelled this, which is our kind of get out of jail free card. The amount of times you go to the hole, though. 4.
Let's go. Thrill me.
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Hope you're good at making new friends, because you're about to lose a few. Hearts and minds, kiddo. Let's win them over. Now, take a look around and tell me honestly, who you think is the ugliest baby at the table tonight?
That's so harsh. Let's point to someone imaginary over there.
It's ugly, all right. Hey, ugly one, keep away from mirrors. You don't need any more bad luck. Where would you like to stick? Anybody in particular you'd like to sideline for a while?
That person over there.
It's done too. That opponent has to roll a 6 to play again. Okay, you've got one wish left. Who would you like to see hit the hole? Hey, how to win friends and influence people. You got that down pat? Ain't that right, dirtbag? Hey, dirtbag! You're out of the hole! Friends.
What have we just done then? We'd landed on a fate card. See him trying to just turn everyone against each other there. Anytime someone looks like winning, slide this card with some bad news from the Baron. Return a key, then roll your number to play again. That is an absolute nightmare if someone's on the way in. I feel like they've got more ruthless in this one than in the last one.
Hey, ugly one! Tell me!
So that would be that person.
You are sinfully ugly, aren't you? Come here so I can have a better look at how ugly you really are. Yeah. If looks could kill. Ooh. Come here, ugly one. Promise I won't bite. I don't know where you've been, but I reckon it's around the block a few times. Hey, not that close. Now, keep looking at me, ugly one. We're about to do a bit of backstabbing. I want the player who voted you as being the ugliest to roll the dice twice, and then you have to guess the total roll. Now, ugly one, what's your number? That's the number of guesses you've got. Fail, and hit the hole. But guess right, and you score a key.
So I rolled a total of 5. Let's say they were number 1. They'd have one go to guess the 5. And if they got the 5, they'd get the key. And if not, they go to the hole. That's quite an interesting one. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
X marks the spot, kid. And if you're on one, you've got 5 seconds to get off. And if it ain't your turn, that could be difficult.
Next one for us, 39. 2, 1, 2.
Anybody on an X that's got crossed off the list, return all your fate cards, then hit the hole.
You could lose all of those if you're on an X. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely brutal. We're halfway through. We've got 1.5 keys. 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, no use to us. That's take a key if you're number 1.
Ugly one, smell me. Like a chance to get square? As I like to say, don't get angry, get even. Now, who would you like to see in a world of pain?
They're obviously going to point this way.
Just give me the name, babe. Yeah? I want to have a little heart-to-heart with that nasty little piece of wax. On your feet, babe, and thrill me. You won't. You're gonna hate it. Roll the dice, and please, enjoy.
So looking at the screen now, 3, missed 3 turns. And he's supposed to stay stood up whilst he's still on the screen, so he's gone now. So I'd be missing 3 turns. Again, no time cards to play. 3 turns. People are going pretty fast, aren't they? So this one's just gone. They're moving. They've grabbed the dice. They're going.
Tell me.
That person over there.
Give me your birthday, babe. Day, month, and year. Now, how old does that make you? Okay, kid. Add those 4 numbers together before the count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Total. If you failed, get the whole. But if you succeeded, roll the dice. And if you can roll a number higher than yours, take a key. If you're number 6, a tip. Don't bother.
So it's a day, month, and year. And then did he say divide by 10? Again, didn't make sense to me. Maybe it's because you're not going to do the full bit. Because even if you were in, at the time, like, let's say, 1980, and you were 1st of February 1980, it'd be 1, 2, and 80. So you'd be 83. And then he was like, divide by whatever. So yeah, again, it's gone right over my head. He does speak quickly, and for me, showtime.
Showtime, big time, party time, and then the song. If you miss your cue, you miss this many times. It was 5 the last time I looked on it. But if you sang it loud and make me proud, take a time card.
We're going to take a time card. So 5 minutes. On any babe you like to see in a world of pain, hit the hole. You can imagine these catchphrases, everyone's going like, hit the hole. And then up there, if you're in the hole, you're out of there. Now remember when you shout that, no, ignore me. Number 2, time. I think I was missing turns, wasn't I? I got distracted. 28 again. A tip, if it's your turn next, don't roll the dice until the barrel comes back. Return to the back of the pack. If it's your turn.
Hey, ugly! Stop this! You like it? Man, those earthworms don't do anything for a guy's complexion. But here is look at you. Hey, the kid with the highest number and the kid with the lowest number, thrill me.
Yeah, Baron, I can dig it. We'll sound the lowest.
Whose company has raised a crowd, and one of you is going down. Who is it to be, eh? Roll the dice and let's see.
Let's say 3 and above.
Whoever rolls the lowest, hit the hole. And that leaves just you and me. Give me your number, babe.
So.
And how many chances you have to roll your number, or you're gonna miss that number again.
So that person's got to roll that. Sorry, their own number, or they missed that many turns. But in the meantime, he was telling me to go to the hole. But I was going to play this card over here and return this to the deck instead. So that I knew that was going to be a good card. But no one really won there, did they? It was like go to the black hole or miss turns unless you got lucky. Again, we are really running out of time. 37 minutes gone. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving over there gets rolled. Moving over there gets rolled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fate. Come on. Need something good. Need a key. Anytime anyone looks like winning, give them this. Return a key and hit the hole. Same again.
Where's the stale one? The old geezer that's going off and turning back. Who is the old geezer? Samedi. Look, everybody, it's a fossil. I'd chop you down and count the rings, but with me all night. So talk to me, fossil. How old are you?
We'll pretend this can be me.
Conservatives are obviously working overtime. Anyway, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Looks like you ain't got a lot left. How old did you say you were, fossil? That's how many seconds you've got to roll your exact age. Your time starts now.
I don't like to give too much away, so I'm just going to roll a number I've got in my head. So the age I was thinking of, I did actually manage to roll there. Props if you were following along. And then, what was it? That's how many seconds you had to roll it. And then did he say take a time card, or was it that was just a challenge? I can't even remember what he said. That's how many. I think he said if you do it, take a time card. I'm starting to imagine things now. Anyway, so I will take one. Multiple time card. If I...
Hey, fossil, relevant.
You're Baron, I can dig it.
If you rolled your age, have a key. But if you failed, roll the dice, geezer, and the number you roll is the number of turns you miss.
So I'll put that to the back, because obviously he didn't say take a time card. I did manage to roll my age, and thankfully I managed to get a key. So this key unlocks the sanctuary. If you land on an opponent's gravestone, nothing can harm you. It's not a bad one, but the best one is the one that stops you going in the black hole. So we've only got a third of the time left now, and we've only got 2.
Let's dance, children. If you're on a stone-marked fate, miss a turn. If you're on a stone-marked chance, receive a free one. And if you're on a stone-marked act, I hate that. Hit the hole and get back. Really? What stone are you on? Better make yourself at home. You ain't played again until I return.
Just stitching up so many people. So I was on fate. That was miss a turn for me. So let's say it's gone to this person. This person. I'm now missing a turn. This person.
Hey, get back! Samedi! Get out of my sight, dirtbag! Go on! Get it! Exit! Lose yourself! Don't call me! I'll call you! Hey, if you ain't out of the room and out of my sight by the count of 5, you're gonna miss that many turns! 1.
He's actually making the person leave the room, like run out the room.
3, 4, 5. Okay, kids. Now the dirtbag is out of the room. I want one of you to roll the dice. But keep the number to yourself, because the dirtbag is gonna have to take a guess. And it better be a good one, okay? Roll.
4.
Yo! Dirtbag! Get back in here on the double. Roll the
This is the dirtbag rolling, let's say.
What's wrong? That's how many chances you've got to guess the number we rolled behind your back while you were out the room. That's right. And you get a key. But fail. And hit the whole dirtbag.
So I missed 2 cards again. This was well, that one didn't apply because I was the one rolling my age. And then this one, move to any gravestone marked fate, return to the back of the card deck. So yeah, I guess that gave you a chance.
If you're in the hole, you're out of there.
But that skit, it didn't stop the time, did it? The time carries on, so it's quite a long chunk where he's talking and the time.
Who's go? Thrill me.
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Give me your number, baby.
3.
If it's odd, you've got to miss that many turns. But if it's even, you get that many free turns to try and roll your number for a key.
So I've got to miss 3 turns. But I think I'm just going to do this. 2, 3. We've got 15 minutes left. 1. 3. Where was I? Fate, wasn't I? 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chance. If you're the poltergeist, I'm not, so that goes to the back. 3. 1, 2, 3. Try and give myself a little chance.
Go! Who's go? I want you! Yes, you! Tell me!
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Give me your number.
3.
No! Your telephone number!
I'm not telling you that.
Add all those numbers up before the count of 10, or hit the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time's up, kid.
I cannot.
Lay the total on me, baby. If you didn't get your act together, hit the hole. But if you did, and the total is an odd number, you get 1 chance to roll your number for a key. But if it's an even number, you get 2 chances.
At this stage, with 15 minutes to go, I'm going to cheat a little because I'm terrible at these maths. The short amount of time to add that up. Can you do that at home? So 2 chances to try and roll a key. Come on, number 3. No, neither. Is it just me? Or is that a really hard challenge?
I got some bad news for you, baby. If you got any keys, return 1. If you don't, you've got to roll a 6 to play again.
1, 2, 3. I think that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. X. That just said you're out the hole. Chance. Okay, that was exactly the same as the previous one, the Poltergeist Helen. One. Nope, not looking.
Go! Get back, Selby! Sorry for giving you a hard time, Dirtbag. I'm really very fond of you. In fact, I'm even going to give you a free turn. Go on. Roll the dice, baby. What did you roll?
That's fine.
Guess what? That's how many turns you're going to miss.
He's properly stitching up that player. I was just rolling it in case it led to anything. Time. Won't be many left. So that was the same one there. It was as the youngest was rolling. So you can see the heartbeat getting bigger and bigger. You can definitely see his character changing as it's going along. Fate. Oh, look at this.
Everybody, tell me.
Yo, Baron, I can dig it.
Take it in turns to roll the dice, kid. And whoever rolls their number first gets a key. Off you go. Hands up. If nobody managed to roll the number, bad luck.
He literally gave you like 2 seconds to roll it, didn't he? Stitch up. This was actually here, Baron Samedi. Return it if you're not the Baron, but if you are and you land on a stone occupied by another player, take all their fate cards and then return to the back. So we'll imagine, I'm just going to pick a random one, this gravestone here. If we land on there, we'll take like 3 fate cards. Time. Nope. What do I say? Showtime. No showtime.
Showtime, big time, party time, and then some. Take it again, kid. Take with the Baron. Showtime, big time, party time, and then some.
Time. Anytime anyone misses their cue, lay this on them.
Where is the dead man?
It's definitely changed
Tell
now.
me! What's your problem, kid? I'll tell you what your problem is. Me! Roll your number to play again.
Chance. If you're the werewolf, nope, we're not.
Let's go! Tell me!
We'll take this one. You're Baron.
Hey, nice, you check a little puppy. Roll your number to play again.
Here we go. 2 keys. No way I'm going to get another 4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time. And multiple time card. 57 10 if you...
Let's go! Tell me! Toss the coin. Heads, and you gotta roll your number to play again. Tails, and yours is in the hole.
So here, this one at 57 10 or 15. If it's your turn, roll the dice. If you roll your number, you can take a key. This one, if you roll your number, you can take a key. So that's an important one. That's right at the end there. You'd have like 3 minutes to go. 1. We said that one there, didn't we?
Let's go! Tell me! Where do you think you're going, kid? You're going nowhere! Cause you can't play again until you roll your number!
4. Actually landed on there. What do we say that was going to be? Oh, we were going to take some fake cards. I said like 3, didn't I? So we stole those. Khufu can't harm you.
Let's go! Tell me! How about a best of 3 for kiddo, hey? And you can even call the toss! What are you waiting for, baby? Toss the coin 3 times! And if you luck out, hit the hole!
What do you mean, look? Did you say do heads 3 times? Tails, tails. Tails, tails, heads. I Again, I missed him.
Everybody with an even number, tell me. Whoever holds the highest number gets that many chances to roll the number for a key. And whoever has the lowest number misses that many turns.
It's getting ruthless. It's coming back. So this was free yourself from the black hole. And this was if another player landed on your thing, toss a coin.
Tell me!
You're a Baron, I can dig it. I think I'm a fossil.
Give me your number.
3.
You got that many chances to roll your number for a key, but fail and hit the hole, old mole. Where's my pretty young thing?
3. Yes.
Tell
Key.
me, sweet pea. What's your number? That's how many chances you've got to roll your number for a key, but fail. And that's how many turns you're gonna miss.
So this one was the time key. If an opponent lands on you, you get to take all their time cards. So I've got 3, with 6 minutes to go. Keeping an eye on this one, because that could get us a 4th card.
Everybody with an odd number, tell me.
That's us.
Whoever holds the lowest number gets a key. And whoever holds the highest number misses that number of turn.
I'll pass on that one. I should have probably done the low number, but I was already kind of... I think I took up my high number earlier. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fate. If Elizabeth lands on your key, you can't really do much of that.
Now, who's winning? Who has the most keys? Tell me!
Oh no, that's going to be me, isn't it? Yep.
You've got to roll a 6 to play again.
Then on misses their cue. I've done that a few times because you're just like, oh no, I'm not going to do it. So that would get played. That one there is, if this one looks like winning, you slide in that card. So you could literally... That gets rid of 2 keys.
Hold your pasta thick on your feet, you sick little puppy. Hold your pasta's grease lightning, and lightning does strike in the same place twice where I come from. Pick up the dice. I want you to roll it 6 times, and every time you roll it, I'm gonna give you a number. Each time you roll that number, you win a key. But each time you fail, you miss 1 turn. Let's practice. Roll the dice, and I want a 1.
So you miss a turn.
What's your roll, baby? Hey, we were only practicing. Ha 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 ha. Now here's the real deal. Roll the dice, and I want 6.
6.
Yeah. Roll it again, and I want 2.
So I'd miss a turn.
Way to go. Roll it again, and I want to see a 3.
Miss a turn.
I hate it when that happens. Roll it again for a 4.
4.
Looking good. Roll it again and give me 5.
6.
Looking real good. Last chance, baby. And I want to see 1. Game's over, baby.
So thinking that is a really powerful thing to do. And then look, 57-15, if it's your turn, roll the dice and you can take a key. So let's say I play that card right now. 5.
Now, who's winning? Who has the most keys?
That'd be me.
Tell me. It's double or nothing, baby. Toss the coin. Head, and you double your keys. But tails, and you lose them all.
Oh my god, right. Heads, double the keys. Tails, I lose them all. So I've just gone, right now, from having 5 keys to losing them all 2 minutes to go. It's all over there, let's say.
Let's dance! I call it the shuffle! Take the pack of nightmare cards and start shuffling! I tell you when to stop!
Oh, so these ones, so shuffling these ones, the nightmare cards.
Stop! Now take the top card! Recognize the handwriting, baby. If it's yours, then this is your lucky day. Reshuffle the pack and take all your keys. But if it's not, hit the house!
So I've written on one of these cards, a nightmare. I think they'd actually only be, let's say there's 3 players. You wouldn't have them all in the middle, so you'd have 3 of them. And he's saying whoever did that, if that was their nightmare, which I just flashed there, I would get all my keys. So someone could have basically lost them all, someone could have just gained them all, and that person who's just gained them all right now is probably trying to race to the centre. So let's imagine it was us. We're going to try and race to the middle.
It's down to the line. Take it in turns to roll the dice, and whoever rolls the number first gets all their keys.
But I mean, we've got 45 seconds, 3. I get all my keys. So we're trying to race to the middle now. You have to roll the exact number, 1, 2, 3. So I have to roll a 2. 5, no. Everyone's trying to roll. Everyone's trying to get to the middle. No. And I'm kind of cheating a little here, aren't I? 3. Someone over there is going to be rolling. Everyone else, I mean, they're probably going to give up if they've got 1 or 2 keys. They know it's 10 seconds. 2. 2. And I think that's going to be time up.
Time's up, losers! Winners are winners! And I'm flashing the ivory! And take your bow! I hope you have a nice night's sleep, children. And don't forget to check under the bed.
And so there we go. I failed to beat Baron Samedi, the zombie, within the 60 minutes. I'll see you back where I started the video to give you my final thoughts on Atmosfear number 2. Okay, so there we go. And unfortunately, we failed miserably trying to beat the Baron within the 60 minutes. But what did I think of Atmosfear 2 Baron Samedi Zombie? Well, there's a couple of things I'd like to talk about, or areas. First of all is the stuff that I spoke about before I played the game, and then my thoughts having played it. So the first thing I'd like to say is I don't think he's got anything to do with being a voodoo priest. I think if you search that name online, there's possibly a character in history who shares the same name, but he was very much a zombie. There was no curses or anything else like that going on, and the makeup kind of falling apart. He was a zombie, wasn't he? Before we played, I was wondering whether or not if you picked his character, would he actually favour that, or maybe take revenge? And actually, he did. If you played as his character, he kind of treated you a bit more favourably. Then in terms of playing it, I don't really think that the time cards and the fate cards that you substituted in really made much difference when everything else was practically the same. Other things that I noticed was, you know, when the screen was playing, it would release people from the black hole with the stuff that scrolled across the top, and that was about it. But the biggest thing for me was the zombie, was the host is himself. So what I think happened here is the first one came out and the gatekeeper was such an iconic character, played really well, and this is the same actor who plays this one as well, but I think he just nailed it so well that in this one they almost made the mistake of using him too much. And what I mean by that is there was times when he would appear and he'd do his part, but then it would go on quite a while, you know, when he was doing all that stuff and calling out the name, like the things, and everyone's got to respond and everyone's standing up and sitting down, or the challenges would go on for minutes. And this is minutes when you can't play, but the time is advancing. So you could lose like 2 minutes and then be punished. And I just felt it started detracting because you'd spend a long time doing that. You'd get a couple of dice rolls and he'd come back. And then secondly, I found that his challenges were just like really like mean or roll towards failure. You know, add up these things really quickly, or you've got a certain amount of time to roll something and he'd give you like 2 seconds. So I thought they were overly mean. I felt like there should have been more of a chance to succeed at his tasks. I mean, let me know, was I just being poor at maths, or did you think that his challenges were like really hard? And that kind of tied in at the end, where all of a sudden you've been working really hard and it's like, oh, that player lose all your keys, and that person over there, like if you roll your number, you get all your keys. So you've been working hard like the whole time, and it all just gets thrown away. And again, that person who got their keys literally had like 2 minutes to get into the middle and try and succeed. It just seemed, the difficulty just seemed like a real step up. So I guess in summary, I think it was pretty much followed the same format as the time before. Great actor coming back. They overused him a little bit, and I think they made it too hard. Certainly if I was going to play the game with anyone, I would go back to the original because it felt a bit more fun and a bit more balanced, but that's just my thoughts. In the next episode, we're going to be looking at Atmosfear 3 and the Châteaurain Witch. So again, one of the characters that you play as in the original board game. And as you can see, we've got a different actor playing the witch here. And I think this set also comes with a set of dice in addition to the extra cards. So there's possibly going to be a different element that's going to be introduced in the gameplay. So it might actually play out, the mechanics might be a lot more different than number 1 and 2, but I haven't played it before, so we'll find out together. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and you'll find out when that's going to go live. In the meantime, there'll probably be a video suggestion will appear up here or up there. And until the next one, all the best, take care and see you.